In this tech video, we take a look at the round strikes or Rundstreiche. A round strike is performed by first lifting the backhand and then initiating the circular movement with the front hand, as if we were going to use a paddle. In the first play, we take advantage of the expected defensive move of our opponent by quickly letting the halberd tilt back over to step towards the body under the opponent's staff. In the second play, we start off similar, this time with a little more willingness to take a risk. Therefore, we should accurately estimate how quickly our opponent could react. Perhaps our opponent is even already a bit exhausted or simply moves the pole too far out or too high in his parry. He's also very likely expecting a middle strike on his right after we twitched back. Then we can hit the feet or the legs as shown here. But don't forget to secure your withdrawal. Should your round blow be parried directly, it is still not too late to continue working. Here the first parry on our left is pulled out by us, and so is a subsequent thrust. This gives us enough space for a final blow. Round strikes are good initial strikes to get closer to the opponent. As you can see, we then have several options. Binding, no binding, how does the opponent react, parry too far, position close and threatening. Depending on the situation, we choose our follow-up techniques such as pulling out or twitching off to the next opening. Always remember that feints in particular on one hand pose a risk to your own safety, but on the other hand are a good way of hitting the opponents afterwards. Pay attention to three things. First, intent. You have to mean it. If your opponent does not take your attack, which is actually supposed to be a feint, seriously, he will not react as he should. Second, transparency. Don't make your feint too fast. Stay transparent and readable for your opponent. And finally, number 3, pressure. Put your opponent under pressure as much as you can. Then his movements become all the more hasty, larger and more careless.